I love a selfie as much as the next person, but today I'm going to try and take that to the next level and do what I'm calling an extreme selfie. I've got my phone, I've got one of these clip-on macro lenses, and I am going to turn this on myself and go really close in. Now, I'm going to have to take my glasses off for this bit. I am going to get really close into my eye. Now, bit of setup here. I've got my finger, my index finger, over the volume button here, which on this phone doubles up as the shutter button. I'm going to get really close in and use just a couple of my fingers to keep the phone at a constant distance from my eye. Just like this. Now, it might be helpful to have a friend or even a mirror to get your eye right in the center of the frame. So, what I'm doing to try and get this shot as accurate as I can is on my left hand, I'm just holding the phone, just resting it against my forehead and my two fingers to keep it a constant distance away. And on my right hand, I've got my index finger on the volume button, which also on this phone doubles up as the shutter button. So keeping my eye nice and wide open, just staring down the middle of the lens. Now, because my eyes don't naturally have a macro lens, I can't focus on the phone in front of me. Because it's a macro lens, and anything to do with macro photography can be a bit fiddly when it comes to focus. What you can do is just try moving the phone in and out a little bit, just to help the focus. When doing macro, it can be quite fussy with focus. What you can also do is just try looking in some other directions. Not sure if they'll work or not, but let's give it a go. And then back to looking right down the center. Okay, lots of exposures there. Let's see if any of them came out. I really like this frame compositionally. It's a bit further away from my eye, but unfortunately the shallow depth of field on the macro lens means that it's my eyebrow that's in focus and not my eye itself. That's one of the reasons why you need to take lots of different photos at subtly different distances from your face, especially when you can't see them yourself, to make sure that you've got the focal point that you really want. With some of the images, I chose not to look straight down the lens. This is one of those, but it hasn't quite worked for me. My eye is looking uncomfortably off frame and it's a bit cropped. And it means that there's a lot of the whites of my eyes there that are the subject, not really the effect I was looking for. I really like this one. Compositionally, it's turned out perfectly in as much as the eye is right at the center of the frame and it is in sharp focus. You can see all the detail right in the center of the eye there. You've also got some depth as well because the eyelashes, as they come out towards the viewer, start to lose their focus. Remember, with a macro shot, you are sometimes shutting off some of the available light from your subject. So there are some shadows, particularly around this side, but also some light here, which again creates a nice sense of light and shade and focus and out of focus. There's lots of things that are right with this frame. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and this frame, I think, tells a lot of stories.
Ow.